Hey, what's up? Brian Sykes here for Spout Software. Welcome to our very first Spout tutorial. Today we're going to be taking a look at how to set up your first product inside of Spout. So let's get started. I grew up on Looney Tunes cartoons and particularly loved the Roadrunner Coyote. So we're going to use Coyote's source of cool gadgetry, the Acme Corporation, to develop our tutorial products inside of Spout. So to begin, we're going to create a product, and you'll click on this Create Product button. What opens up is a breakdown of the information we're going to put into our product page. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. For name, I've already pre-typed some of this information, so I'm just going to copy and paste. So we've got the Acme Corporation. As for subcategory, this is optional. You can use it however you might like. I'm not adding anything here, so I'm just going to leave it blank. For description, you can put a wide array of information into this category. And I'm going to paste this in here, and what you'll notice is I have your standard text that you see, but I've also got a web address, a telephone number, another web address, and an email address. All of these things are linkable and will function within your smart device. Next, you see price. And as a brand listing, there's nothing to sell, so I'm not going to put anything in this. I'll just leave it blank. Number of copies, again, since there's nothing to sell, this remains blank. If I had a product to sell and say I had 300 units of it, this is where this number comes from. So I'm going to scroll over here to the next side. Product image. I'm going to click and choose my image. Here we go, and I'm going to use this file, the Acme 1 JPEG. You can use JPEGs and PNGs. Nothing will show up at this moment, but the image has been selected. Next, once we've got the image uploaded, the ideal image ratio is 600 pixels wide by 430 pixels tall. You can have varieties of that, but basically that kind of ratio. Publish items on a public page. This basically creates an HTML page with the information for easy access and sharing. The allow users rate product. This is checked by default. This will basically put the stars on your product page and will reflect the rating average received by those who scan your product. Now, where this comes into play and is of interest is notifications. The notification will basically notify you when the rating is below a set value, and the range is from 2 to 10. So we'll just say when somebody basically rates me below an 8, notify me. And so here I'm going to put in my personal email address. There we go. If you had additional people that you wanted to be notified, you can click and add an email. So we could add one here. I'm going to put Chris, and when you're done, you say OK. Now in the back end, you'll see it's uploading, getting all the information placed, and in just a second it's going to create for us our spout code. There we go, the Acme Corporation, and that's our spout code. This information now is loaded into this QR code. I can download this file. Waiting for spoutit.com. It's going to give me this as a PNG file that I could drop into my print publication, my web information, or wherever I wanted to use it. And I'm going to change the name from the QR code, whatever there it's given me, and I'm just going to call it Acme _ QR code. And it looks like I got an extra letter there. And by default, it's a PNG file. I'm on a Mac. So I add this because PC will probably have to add that as well, and desktop's fine. I'll say save. Now if I go back to my products page, you'll see I now have Acme Corporation. There are no ranks been applied to this particular file, so you just see the number of stars sitting up there. There's no feedback, no scans. It's not been published, so those are all blank. You see the QR code. I can click on this and open up and download the QR code if I need it in the future. That's all that's involved in creating a product, and there we've created it. Hopefully that made a lot of sense to you guys, and thank you so much.